Welcome back to another video, and today we will analyze in Apex's resident movement god, the man who screams every time he gets in a fight, always asking why are you there, the man who will give you motion sickness with his sensitivity, Faide. If you don't know who Faide is, you're either new to the game or you live under a rock. In this video I like to analyze what makes Faide a true movement god. There's two things that he does with his movement which give him the advantage in almost every fight no matter what. Faide uses his movement to do a lot of things, but one of the most important things he uses it to do is to gain advantageous positioning in fights. Regardless of him giving you motion sickness, his movement will always give him a better positioning over enemies in a fight. Whether it be him zipline jumping in construction building to get above the chasing enemy and beam them on the upcoming zipline, or just a small wall jump to reach an elevated position to get height over the enemy, climbs the side of a building to get to a window to get the angle on his enemy. His movement also allows him to gain angles as well, angles that you probably didn't even think existed in this game. With his movement he is able to find it. The second thing he does with his movement, and is the most important thing about Faide, is his understanding of momentum in Apex. Momentum in Apex is a very tricky thing. You might find yourself dead sliding or just feeling a bit stiff with your movement, but Faide has complete understanding of momentum in Apex. This comes from one very simple trick that he always does, and it's his slide jump. When he's closing distance on an enemy, when he slide jumps, he always holsters his weapon and then unholsters his weapon. Doing this will increase the amount of momentum you get in a slide jump compared to just sliding with your weapon out. This is a thing he always does to keep up his momentum. Super gliding and other movement mechanics allow just that small boost in momentum and can change how fast you get to an enemy or away from that enemy. And you may always wonder why you can't do the same, and that's the reason why. The final thing about Faide is his mechanic. Faide has some of, if not the best mechanics in the game. To be able to do what he does on a high sense like that takes a lot of practice, especially when it comes to his aim. Faide is known for his movement, but his aim is really good, especially for a person who plays a really high sensitivity, since that low sense is more stable and consistent when it comes to FPS and allows you to have better control of your aim at greater distances, and is more reliable. But Faide plays a super high sense, gives the average viewer motion sickness because of how fast he moves. Faide has the best mechanics in Apex, and is a thing that takes a lot of practice and patience to master, whether it be understanding the game like he does or your button layout. This video could be made for any movement player, to be honest, because most of them do the same exact thing, but Faide has the upper hand over them except one. Stay tuned to find out who that is. Until next video, have a great day.